entire 25 minutes to do so. His name is Fortune.
In the crowd.
Better known as Mshahsa. Funny, we were having this conversation last week and you were saying you did not like this name. First of all, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm chill, how are you?
I'm all good. Actually, it feels nice to be back. Ngisekhaya, sengibuyile, I'm back.
So, we were talking just last week and you were saying you never liked this name.
Yo, that name Mshahsa. Yo. And every time nje stop umuntu uqala omunye mangistop aqala omunye. That name umgala usebenzile shemai.
I was about to say, can you please tell us how it came about, of course?
Well, I think it was around 2012. I was an intern and I was doing my second year in media house.
You know what's funny, no? You and I did not meet there.
Yes.
But that's when I walked into these studios for the very first time.
Seriously?
2012, around about May.
Yeah.
That's when I walked into.
Because I remember, I think you were already doing the. I don't like calling it graveyard. I don't like calling it graveyard. I was still looking for a better word. Not graveyard.
I only did the midnight slot that year in August.
Yeah, I think, it was around the same time. Well, I was reading Traffic and Weather in Vendor with Axel Mkabe in the morning.
How did you get it right?
Well, the thing is, I had to translate. I mean, I've never studied Vendor. Since ngafika in 95 like Josie, I've never studied Vendor. So I started my grade 1 here. So it's Vendor, Guspala. Only I can read it, meaning I was Guspala, but then Guskuluma, I'm quite fluent now. So.
Wait. Bo bala zona asiqale lapha.
Well, I'm not sure about bala. I'm not sure about my spelling, mara yona bengifunda zona like.
Okay.
I could read it out. But then there's a day
where you can read it out because you are actually translating it into your language.
But then there's this day I got a problem because now here I am on Eyewitness News lapha yavele sourcing out news and the khona lapha pala khona kuThiko and 17 there's a big pothole. So I had to translate pothole ngesven. And then I'm reading that time. Yeah. So there were but Jenna on N17 when I made godi but then I was so shocked but there's a better word for pothole, yeah. But then anyway, I just got by, what was I gonna do? And then someone's like, why did you Fortune Sangoma Sezulu? I said Sangoma Sezulu, Sangoma 7. You know Mshahsa the character. Exactly.
Oh, so that's when I was like, actually.
And then I must then it's been ongoing. By that time I used to call myself Mfojo from high school.
But it was difficult for me to adjust as well because every time they'd be like, Mshahsa, I'm like, who is that? Who are you talking about? Because I always knew Fortune.
True.
I'm like, guys, don't come here with the Mshahsa names. And Khadi's like, Mshahsa's coming on the show. I'm like, I met my friend, who's Mshahsa? Mshahsa, you know the guy that takes pictures of... I'm like, oh, Fortune. Don't say Mshahsa. But anyway, I got used to it now, hey, and I guess it stuck with you. And you turned it into a brand. I'm interested in finding out how you did that. But we're going to do that after we pay bills. So we're going to come back. DJ Speedster with combos alongside Malum Coolcat is giving us a break and rebreathing. And then we're coming back brand. And one of the biggest brands in East Rand, by the way. And we'll find out where his journey began shortly after this. 20 minutes after 11 o'clock on Browsing Around. It's Kasie FM, station for all Kasie people getting out of debt.
Right, is giving you.
I still say I blame him for the things that people are wearing today and they're calling them combos. It's DJ Speedster alongside Malum Coolcat bringing us to 25 minutes after 11 o'clock. But it seems to be going on real well and going far, hey? I wouldn't do combos, guys. I'm not that confident. It's okay. Anyway, in the building today, we've got Fortune, a.k.a. Mshahsa, better known for his ad that you've heard so many times on Kasie FM. To such an extent that each and every employee at Kasie FM knows Mshahsa Zwinepe. Nabona bakhona
on 26. Everyone thought we'll never get married. We got to shut. You're bragging about it now. You just got your pictures from Mshahsa Zwinepe and you're now sharing the experience. Thank you.
Cakes are eaten, the music stops, the people forget, and you outgrow your wedding gown. Mshahsa Zwinepe is there to capture those moments so the memories linger forever.
Yabona mina ngomshado wami bengafuni ukuthatha amachance ingakho ngithole umthwebuli ongamthemba yaza ngikwazi nokulinda ukubonisa izizukulu nezizukulwane lezithombe
nabone bangarikwama ka 073 9233 855 kana va ri vona ka website www.mshahsazwinepe.co.za. I was like, in between of the recording.
And
like,
how did you even think of that?
No, because we-
it's like, at first time I heard, I'm like, what is this?
no,
Like, okay.
we're in studio then, okay,
Calm down,
it's
let's
all
hear
good. Sizwa ngesilungu, yabo.
Yeah.
Next thing, okay, fine, ngizwa ngeSizulu. I'm like, this is Mshahsa Zwinepe, see this vein in between. And then, okay, fine, Uzi, my friend, she was assigned to 999, does great music.
Yeah.
She's a musician. Uzi is Zulu, so I'm trying to translate in his vein. So I write her a script because this vein is Singabonakali. I teach her over and over. It nabone bangari kwap. Awuziyakhuluma into yakhe zela. I'll do that part for myself.
Are you that much of a perfectionist though?
Yo, not really. Yeah. Well, yeah. When it comes to clients, but then even that sponsor, even with my own projects, I want before when over satisfied as a client, I want to be satisfied myself.
You have to. You have to. I mean, I think it happens with every artist. Before I am going to give you my work and my highlights, I have to be happy with it first.
That's why when we were like looking, when you wanted, can I see the pictures? I remember after the shoot we did, and like, I'm like, no, wait, this was born. Relax.
I'm like, and then you send them to me. I'm like, what?
Exactly.
This guy made me look so good.
Look good though. So with that end, actually, well, it was just Ed, Lana chilling episode because we actually have a studio in Guinea.
Yeah, so I remember you mentioned actually.
Because like everything that we do, actually, most of the stuff from music production, from editing, from videos, and all that. And I think it's all that collection of experiences that I've been through that made it even simpler for me when I was opening something like this to become so huge. But then it also came as a shock to me. Now I was
you didn't expect it.
I
But
didn't
before we
expect
get into the shock that you got and how big Mshahsa Zwinepe became, can we backtrack just a little bit before that? If you have any questions and any encouragement messages for Mshahsa, you can send it through to WhatsApp on 065-927-8326, 065-927-8326, or call us, but I'm only going to take your calls later on 010-236-0002. So we're backtracking just a little bit.
Yes.
So you are this person, you are from Venda. You went to preschool go Venda. And you moved from Venda coming this side.
Yep.
What was the reason for that?
Well, Mama,
Wait, which part of Venda?
Dutuni.
Dutuni. Okay,
Dutuni.
I've never heard of Dutuni. I know Toyando.
Yeah, it's not so far.
and
It's
what's
15
the-
minutes away from Toyando, actually.
Okay, alright.
It's a small village. But then I went back on it's a small village. But then when I was reading into my biography,
It says
a small village. But then it's quite huge because the we have like Ikaslami Graceland right now.
Okay,
But
okay.
then
So it's
quite-
bigger than Graceland?
But very
small.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
So like sukela phaya because I used to stay with my grannies, hlalela lapha eVenda kumnandi sizela vela avocado namamango.
Yes, nafanelelengana nekhanda lami.
My mom was working as a nurse like Josie, and then my mom had to go to Australia that year. When I actually came, so we moving to Australia, but then I don't know what happened. But then that's because it was that I'm not going to another country without. Yeah, because she was still working at like sort of an old age home and stuff like that. So we were from Kambana, but then she was like, so that time, mind you, we are straight from Evan, and Ayovo boys like Moral School, and
what must happen?
And like one thing I find everyone speaking this language and I use a Latin lama, couldn't use kumnali, but we are my Krishna shop and you can understand. I mean, I used to even reply everything in Venda because that's the only language I knew. Man,
so you heard what they were saying but couldn't respond.
Exactly, but then
I
only knew.
Confidence, you did not have the confidence to respond, or?
Well, I mean, I've been school Venda sama. Well, Benga was replying teen because the Benga says slow. I mean, like your black shins, but school and I knew the songs because we see in the crash.
Please translate that in Venda. Please translate that in Venda. I need to hear that.
Come on. No, we used to do those songs. We used to sing them in English, but then obviously as we will add our own lyrics. Whatever that sounds right to us, we'll sing it.
Makes sense.
And then, but the miracle is in I pass them then grade 1 yakon. And I'm grade 2.
But how do you get grade 1 right and grade 2 wrong?
Your boys, they're saying, was not today. I still want to know. In grade 1, grade 2.
Something was wrong with the teacher. The teacher is.
Yeah, we don't understand. We don't even handwriting.
Oh, my handwriting is bad.
My handwriting is bad.
So you moved from there.
And then
You get to your high school.
I get to my high school, like Christian education
I'm guessing
center.
you've already adjusted in
Yeah, I was thinking Nandi get up,
Yeah.
because I was doing grade 5. In Christian education center, man, you can go grade R. I'll change your uniform. So once you start there, I was just like looking for you in grade 5. Because once you get up here, there's a uniform after 13 years, it was grade R. So I got them grade 5. So you can imagine going to grade 8. I went and matching my uniform. I'm not changing. But then it was still fine with me. It was cool. Yeah. And then actually that's when my breakthrough in media happened. Okay, you know grade 9 you select my subjects and stuff like that.
Yes.
Well, when I funela your tourism is anything to do with media, then they're like science. And which okay fine, I continued in the science.
Okay.
But then at the same time I'm having a high school magazine Lapaya called Student Magazine. So that's why I was like my breakthrough into media. So it was first a bunch of typed papers, as printy when there's a stapler. Hey, you come go grade 3 or go grade 10, spin and span go grade span. It was just purely
So what's
gossip.
Exactly. You are awesome, yo.
Then journalism, yeah. So after the magazine part,
Yeah.
I got a sponsor. Like Earlyworks. Earlyworks was like, you know what, we love your project.
Yeah.
We like what you're doing.
And you still
and they were like, we're willing to give you like 30K. What? How can we?
So that was in high school.
That was in high school. I was in grade 9.
Alright.
Yeah, well. So my mom told her that sponsorship of student. I'm like, okay, fine. So you give me 30K to print. How will I pay you guys back? But tell us. Like, okay, fine. The plan is not to pay you back, but then I'll have you guys advertise in the magazine.
Yeah.
Did it for like I did about 4 issues. Zonke as busy profit. La bantwana bathini magazine A1 bayifunda bayi10. Then they pass it around the school and I'm like, this is not working. Yeah,
sadly, that's what's
because already I was getting to debt at an early age. I mean, like there's a time where I was owing like 60K over production costs. Yeah, well. And I'm like, yeah, grade 10. Like at that age,
depression.
so then I was like, you know what, this is time for me to stop this.
Yeah.
It's not working. And then that's when I came here.
So the magazine was called Brotherhood Media.
No, it was called Student Magazine. Brotherhood
Student
Media was the
Magazine.
company which I started with a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then moving on, you go to Boston Media House.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say, yo, that's expensive.
Yeah,
So
it is.
Yeah.
Because when I was supposed to go to UJ and do my journalism degree,
And then what
but then
happened?
no, I went to an this orientation days which they have before the opening.
Yeah.
So I went to UJ, then I went to Yase Media House. When I Yase Media House, these people are talking, we'll teach you radio, journalism,
By the way, you're so
PR,
fast.
all in that 3 years. Huh?
You're so fast.
Right now?
You're really fast. Yeah. But it's
Okay,
cool.
Tim, I'll slow it down. So yeah, but like, give me in that 3 years, they're gonna offer me journalism, radio production, TV, basically in media as a whole, multimedia, in that 3 years.
Yeah.
So in journalism, I'm going for this 4-year course, which I would only have journalism and maybe photojournalism. Everything was surrounded around journalism. So I wanted in media house because it was broad. Until Banigaz of Valley School Fisa Corner, and we were looking at above just 100K. And then now I had to go back with Mama saying, and then I'm putting that on the table. Well, the reaction was, you crazy, man. I'm like, Mom, that's the
I remember Uma is looking at the up. Uma is not looking at the fact that Izo Puma
Exactly.
What?
So she was like, what?
Yeah.
But then she could see and as much as now we're saying depressed, knowing this man, because we need to maybe go my 30 hour.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm looking at 100K school fees and as mama but then she managed, and that's why I would always have, because I was raised by a single parent and that time.
But are you an only child?
No, see two. There's my baby sister 18, she's doing her first year this year, UJ. Yeah, she's doing some become accountant or whatever. So she didn't
You're not
fall.
even interested. As long as she passes, that's all you care about. As long as she passes.
So now,
Yeah.
and I find I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, fine. There's no wings of phone lapaya. So I'm like, I just in journalism, because you know parents also have that thing. You go to, hi. Hamba yobayiphoyisa lezo funa ukuzenza ukudj uzenza ngemali yakho ngeke invest in that or go and look for a career.
But is she proud now?
Obviously now she has to be more than proud. Obviously now she can see it. Okay,
Actually,
it's
paying off.
Yeah, it's paying off. I've got a house now. Oh, it's paying off.
So
So
but growing up, you were raised by a single parent. I can imagine it was not easy. What were things that you went through that you would say built the Mshahsa that you are today, or rather Fortune, and who he is today?
Well, first and foremost is that sometimes yeah. And sometimes we do need it. I worked for like about 3 years like a CFM getting absolutely nothing. But then I was here every day. I'm the first one to say I'm available. I'm the first one to say I'm available.
Can I just run through this quite quickly for you? There are some highlights which you show here. SABC, you were on Bonisanani, right? On SABC 2, you are on Right to Win, as well as you went into photography and videography of all the new Nissan migrants, which is something recent, which we'll talk about that in just a moment from now. Also, you've worked with Thiko events, you've worked with Puma, you've worked with SAB, you've worked with Phumuza Maphiko, actually. You were there full time for what, 2 years?
2 years,
yes. 2 years. How was that like, though?
Well, with Phumuza Maphiko, I was coming from this huge events company called Thiko Events as a carnival seat. It hosted all these huge events as a carnival seat. So coming at Phumuza, there was no pressure at all on my side. Unlike when I went to Thiko, like it's huge. You see, they've been doing this thing forever. And then I get Phumuza, it's a kiwa. And they're like, guy, do you think you can do it here? So now,
why not?
Then when I was looking at it, it wasn't much of a challenge on my side because I'm like, okay, fine. There's no bar that's already high, and it's on the ground. So it's either I can take it up or leave it where it is, but then its damage can only be limited.
Which you've transformed it. You've transformed the social media page. You've transformed. You are part of the transformation of the pub itself. Once upon a time, I don't know if it still is. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. There was a time where it was it was the biggest club in Gauteng that people would come all the way from. I'm from MP. People would be like, how? Oh, and you're like, guys, it's right next door. And I hardly even go. Why are you coming all the way from MP? You find people coming in from KZN just to see Phumuza Maphiko. What was it like when you saw such an achievement?
Well, it also shocked me. Remember, I'm still new now. This is the first biggest challenge I'm taking, and like it didn't make sense for why don't I do carnival sunrise, but then it only made sense in my bank account why I carnival because obviously the offer was way better than what I was getting. But then you got a better package for you. So when I got there, is that I also met the owner that was willing to trust me with such high budgets. Because you'll find us launching, we've got like 25 artists on the lineup, like we did with the launch. And then you're looking at a budget that's way much, and then you're like, this is the idea I have, you pitching it, this is the idea I have, this is the budget that will be needed. And then without a doubt or fear, he's like, okay, let's do it, let's take a chance. So that was one thing.
You feel, though?
Well, at first it's shocking, but then I was coming from an events background, so I was used to those figures. I was used that black coffee, so it was nothing new to me when they were calling out the figures. I was like, okay, fine, that's what we normally pay you anyway. So it wasn't a big deal, but then having to be the one that transacts it and actually get to confirm artists. And you worry about the whole event until all the artists have performed, actually. Because you like looking there with you, what would happen? You find that you have 5 artists. There's Casper on the lineup, there's maybe Kent on the lineup. Anything. Exactly. So once all the artists have performed, then that's when you get your relief. And I think Nami and in terms of building the relationship with artists as a whole, I feel like now I'm building someone's dream and I have my own, which I feel it's being neglected.
As it said though, it said a lot. I can't remember who said it, but it's also found on social media a lot to say, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. Exactly. So I guess you got to a point where you're like, but wait, I built you, I put you there. Now, how about I do me?
Exactly.
And you move. What was it like moving? A lot of people find it a bit difficult to adjust. Okay, now here it is. I am leaving this salary. I'm going into this. I need to start from ground base, build my what do they call? Build my network and my crowd and my village. How was it like for you?
Well, it was scary because every time I'll get a call like Mshahsa. Now I can start in Mshahsa Zwinepe. Then obviously you need sponsors when you're starting a business, which I didn't do all of that because I already had experience. Sponsor is not a donation. Somehow there must be a way which you will give it back. So I didn't want to start a company whereby I'm in debt. So I wanted to start a company small while thinking big. So I was like, okay, fine, it's fine for me to have a client was a crash, fine, I shoot my graduation. My name is 4 years, it's fine. I would go there.
Do that.
I'll do that with no hesitation.
Name is 4 years.
I'll go Lapaya, Chavima, preschool. I'll get the name out there. But then Hot actually came through for me because he was having 11 Kaniloni. Because remember, Mshahsa never started in Feb. Hot had an event in March. And then I was like, okay, my dog, you know what? This is a new company, it's starting. Can we have the logo on each and every picture? Help me blow up. And I was like, no stress, dog, let's do this. And then after, with drone shots and everything, with the pictures of him, which is what I always do with events, I'll normally have my logo. But then if you don't want me to have my logo, then it's still fine. It's fine. We'll talk the difference and then you'll pop up way higher than you should be. I'll discount you for my logo to be on your picture, but then if you don't want it to be, that's still fine. So I think that was the whole blow up of Mshahsa Zwinepe. And then I noticed there's too many photographers. What can I bring differently? So we invested in drones. We're like, you know what? They can throw up their cameras in the air and take pictures. Let's definitely get drones. Then we started flying everywhere. I mean, like, we'll come there and fly for the whole event without money. Because drones, we knew that people with drones, they'll normally charge you an hour and so forth. Like, no, dog, relax. Just take us for photography. We'll fly the whole day. And then I think drones are actually becoming quite popular. So now we're actually looking for a way now to go, okay, fine. So we're always thinking a step ahead now. Because also when building Mshahsa Zwinepe, I was building something like as in, now at least they can take over. It must be like that company whereby, no, we're going to take it from here to above. I wasn't looking for something that doesn't push a temporal. So hence the whole investment in billboards. Billboards are way expensive, but then I was like, you know what, if I'm going to get a sponsorship in billboard, at least let me sponsor myself for the first month. And then even if I'm approaching a sponsor, I'm like, hey, I'm not billboard. And they're like, okay, fine, when's so far we told? I'm like, no, I had it for the past 2 months. I just need to put in Kubeg. And then that's easy,
But this is your baby, and you're obviously having fun with him. By the way, the quality of pictures are way too amazing. What are some of the challenges that you faced, besides the fact that people want discounts? And you wrote on WhatsApp the other day, it killed me. It cracked me. It's still thinking about it still kills me. Where you said, telling me you know someone cheaper doesn't mean I will drop my price.
True.
Yeah.
The problem with a lot of us is that we sell ourselves short,
That's true.
I mean, like,
it's almost as though we don't know our worth.
Exactly. I can't be servicing a drone for 6K after a certain mileage in a month. And then you want to hire me and want to give me 1K for a drone. So basically, I'm service a drone and even add more money to actually service my equipment. Like, we've got crews, like, and there's people that there's people that are but mama ngespanning. And then no mutlo makabuyela endlini ubuya akanasiko next mara ubuye kusipana nomshasha. It doesn't make sense, Next thing, noma when ungabamba ilotho build ama machine, yizi imali zabantwana bethu. So you avoid such things as possible. So now you don't want to put yourself in a situation whereby you end up suffer because of
Mshahsa Zwinepe going from here.
Well, I'm also looking at expanding. I'm also looking at having to sit home and just oversee events from a distance. I'm looking at getting more people that are interested in photography, as much as we can't do it now, because like so fine, willing to do more trainings, because like I prefer training my own photographer so that we have that same signature. Because like when you look at my pictures, although event I don't want you to know what let's shoot on Mshahsa. I just want you to say this is a Mshahsa Zwinepe picture. And I've noticed that the
with
brand
or without the logo.
Exactly. So I just want us to have a certain way of our images, and it's also all about more research and staying humble. Like staying humble is the only way, the only thing that's going to get us through. Like,
well, there's 2 messages. I'm hoping that the second voice note is for you rather as well, because it's got a picture accompanied to it. But this one says, good morning there, it's Tulsile here at Mavimbela. I just want to say shout out to Mshahsa, that may God bless his hustle and angashinchi, babe, please, as a belief. Uyazi, if for Stan Ibaya. 100. He says, Giyazi Usaya Gote, I trust you. Well, let's listen to this voice note. I hope it's yours, because if it's not, I'm definitely switching it off.
Sure, Siskamo. Hey, young boy, Mshahsa. Very out, Yeah, ukhuluma noSantos program hayi ngikena uthami ngathi program all the best awuchami la bamba khona. Ngwazi vela umuntu hazilayo since vela nami ngazi kuleyo ndawo leyo. But mangithi igama lika Santos mekuzongikhumbula mangabe zabuya ingqondo. Program ngithi asiphushe sasile uzobashama. Sharp program.
Sibonge dog, sibonge Santos.
Mshahsa. Actually, they're right. May you grow and grow and grow. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us. And inspiring. And people see you. Like, they may not say anything, but they see you. You know? And sometimes we tend to go through things and wish to give up in life.
True.
But at the end of the day, actually, that's when you should push harder. Because there's a person that's pushing even hard because they're seeing you, not in a competitive way, but in an inspirational way. So thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Yeah,
Thank you for
browsing
having me. It
around.
felt good.
On the
Felt
royal
lovely.
feet.
Felt good being home. Kumbule kaya.
Indeed. Look, you're always welcome. You're always welcome at any time. How do we get hold of you? How do we book you? We need pictures. We get
Nabone bangarikwama.
Yes, nabone.
Well, the contact details are 073 9233 855 on Facebook. It's Mshahsa Zwinepe. One word.
They can inbox you
there. Mshahsa Zwinepe website www.mshahsazwinepe.co.za. In fact, just Google Mshahsa Zwinepe.
You'll find everything that's got to do him.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you, man. And I am proud of the person you've become.
Thank you.
I wish to see you grow even more. And I'm glad that I have people like you around my circle.
Henda.
It's 53 minutes after 11 o'clock on Kasie FM 979, the station for everyone.